What blindsided me? The signs were there, and I didn't want to see them. Sometimes life does blindside us, and not because there were no signs, but because we weren't ready, willing, or safe enough to be able to see them. The body may have known, your intuition may have whispered, your soul may have quietly said something's not right here. And how many times have we all done that? Like we get those signs and we get those things, but we just don't want to believe it. The soul might have quietly said, something's not right here, but we've still carried on. We've talked ourselves into and out of things. Sometimes we've stayed for way too long. The mind's explained it away. It's justified it. The heart's made excuses. The nervous system chose familiarity. And the woman who's still learning her worth kept giving, kept hoping, kept fixing, kept waiting, kept tolerating, and carrying on, carrying out far more than ever was hers to hold. And this has been something I've just learned through this whole process, and it's not about shame, it's about compassion. It's about compassion for the self. And it's about the moment that the veil lifts, when we finally go, I see it now. I see the signs. I see those things that have been holding me back. And I'm prepared to look at them fully, and I'm prepared to have a new view on life because I've looked at them. So that's where 9D has been amazing for me, and just helping to reset my nervous system. It's helped me to trust my intuition more. It's helped me to, stay in a place of being grounded, and also to be able to work through things so much faster. Like this has been quite a major life event, losing the sight in an eye and now having it restored back to beyond 20/20 vision. And it's way beyond the vision. It's like so many different layers of this. So, what are those signs that you're not looking, those signs that you see, but that you're not listening to, or where's your heart justifying it, or what are the excuses that you're making to stay in this situation or in this mindset? And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So this is a time of radical self-responsibility and self-honesty, and really looking at, what is it that's blindsiding you at the moment? Where's that blind spot in your life that you're not wanting to see, you're not ready to see, and once you see that, you'll find that everything is just going to change, and you'll have a whole new view on life. And when you have a new view on life, what you're looking at changes. So you're not looking at life through a distorted lens, you're looking at life through a lens of clarity. So have a beautiful, magical day. There's a link for the 9D app if you're curious, to regulate your nervous system, all of that sort of stuff. Join our community, and just know that, what you're not seeing, when you do see it, you can't unsee it. And it's such a gift when you actually do let go of all of those illusions and excuses and things that we've been telling ourselves because we just didn't want to see it, or we just didn't want to think that could be true. We stopped trusting ourselves. We abandoned ourselves. We can't do this anymore. This is the time of the divine feminine rising and stepping into her truth and her power. So have a beautiful, magical day, and I will see you soon.